reading, is just a waste of time. At least that's what they always told me. The real world is the one you're living in. There's no lessons in the pages you read. There's no friends to be had in those pages there. There's no comfort in a world that is fake. There's no such thing as lost or dying men left in a fading pen's wake. What folly is to be found in fictional farewells, they never happened, and they never will. It's just a world that is forever frozen, cold and lifeless, barren and still. That's what they told me when I was young, the jocks and nerds, geeks and goths. I was the one who never fit in, always awkward, the butt of the jokes, the first one tossed. So I sought sanctuary in stacks of pages, and the friends I found were friends for life. True, they are not alive, at least not like you and me, but they were there even during the darkest night. Courage and cowardice I saw hand in hand. I saw wars fought and good friends die. The sheen of glory in war was torn away as I sat there watching through a soldier's eyes. War is hell, a lesson I learned early. A young man's fire tempered by an old man's words. No lesson to be found? Oh, I think not. The promise of glamour is death's own lure. I learned love through the eyes of a stranger, though I still had to walk that road alone. Life may have taught me many lessons throughout, but a book taught me more than just one. Drama and elegance? Overrated. But a partner to help and be helped in turn? Not a damsel in distress that needs to be rescued, but for an equal my heart was taught to yearn. And who can discount the lessons I learned from old men during a winter storm? Men of wiles and men of wisdom, advice to be given and of dangers to be warned. Young men I saw repeatedly humbled. Pride in large doses dragged them down. I learned the difference between it and confidence, a lesson that helped me keep my feet on the ground. I learned villains are heroes in their own stories. I learned good men do bad and bad men do good. I learned circumstances for all are quite different. And just because you can doesn't mean that you should. I learned that no skill is one that is wasted. There's a time for everything upon God's green earth. To never look down upon or assume a lesser value. For there's a time for iron, and there's a time for wood. I learned that many times you can shake a hand. You can disagree and still live your lives. But sometimes people just won't negotiate, and you have no choice anymore but to fight. I learned evil tries hard to pretend it's good. It muddies the water and blurs all the lines. Sometimes good men are ostracized, and doing what's right becomes a crime. I saw through eyes I could not begin to count, as I stood alone for a cause thought all but lost. The heroes don't always live to see the dawn, and freedom is paid for with the greatest cost. I saw how important it is to stand, in moments of no hope, be the hope you need. That one man alone can make a difference. What he stands for is right, and not for greed. I learned money and power are useless things, and that no piece of gold is worth another's life. That you don't step on another to get ahead. You don't choose what's easy, you choose what is right. I learned kindness isn't something to be trained away, to give mercy whenever you get the chance. That comic relief is the glue that holds the group together. That gives us the energy to finish this dance. My friends will always wait for me, though their stories I now know by heart. The lessons they taught me I'll remember forever, though they and I live worlds apart. So no, I didn't spend my life at the gym. My hair isn't dyed and my nails are plain. But when our bodies age, weigh, and give and crumble, I'll remember when I went there and came back again. My friend Mr. Baggins taught me how small can be large. Will Treaty took me through forests and fields. Two brothers took me to see many mysteries. And the mighty walls of Redwall I saw would never yield. You can laugh and joke and jostle and poke, party and rave and rant and rage. But I saw 1,000 lives before I lived mine. And I've learned how to make the most of my days. I was told by a friend that life is fleeting, to value each sunrise like it was my last. And I've brought my own friends to life in my pages, so to all of you mockers, I wish the very best. I'm alright now, despite your best efforts, because those books taught me who I could be. Books aren't just a bunch of words on random pages, because ink flows when the soul bleeds.